All right, let's just dive right into this. What if I told you that by 2030, artificial intelligence could replace 300 million jobs? 300 million. I mean, that is not just some random statistic. We're talking about entire industries literally transforming overnight. The world is fundamentally shifting beneath our feet right now. And look, if you aren't adapting, it's incredibly easy to feel like you're going to be left in the dust. But before you panic, I want you to look at the other side of this coin. Because while those old legacy systems are fading out, an absolute explosion is happening over in the creator economy. We are looking at a booming space that is rapidly approaching a $500 billion valuation, $500 billion. And no, this isn't just teenagers doing dances. We're talking about educators, consultants, and digital builders who are taking total control of their own income. It's honestly a historic transfer of opportunity. And the people who are going to capture a big piece of that $500 billion pie, well, they're the ones who know exactly how to leverage the right technology.
So in this explainer, we are breaking down your exact roadmap for navigating this crazy shift. This is your definitive guide to future-proofing your business. I'm going to walk you through the 10 exact AI tools you absolutely need to build, run, and scale an online business in 2026 and beyond. Think of this as your personal GPS for the future of digital entrepreneurship. Because at the end of the day, it's all about working smarter, not harder.
To make this super easy to digest, we've structured this into 5 simple steps: the creator economy, creating content, organizing chaos, getting paid globally, and finally, selling and scaling. Let's get into it.
Step 1, escaping the chaos of that $500 billion creator economy. Because let's be real, starting a digital business from scratch right now can feel totally overwhelming.
So many people burn out before they even really get going. In the old way, you're juggling a million different tasks: researching, writing, editing. You're paying for 5, actually probably more like 10 different tool subscriptions, right? You're constantly copying and pasting prompts between a dozen open browser tabs until your laptop just gives up and crashes. It's an exhausting waste of time. But the new way? You use a single brain to centralize all your AI operations. You streamline the entire workflow so the tech actually works for you, giving you your time and, honestly, your sanity back. And that brings us perfectly to section 2, creating the content. This is where we build the brain and the muscle of your operation. Okay, so our very first tool recommendation for that brain is IT10X. Think of this as your ultimate all-in-one AI workspace. Instead of jumping back and forth between sites, IT10X lets you run your prompts through ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini all at the exact same time. That way, you can just cherry-pick the absolute best result. Every AI model has its own unique strengths, right? So this guarantees you're getting the top-tier answer every single time. And it gets better. You can actually deploy its AI agents to go out and research your competitors, and it'll automatically format all that research into a ready-to-use script while you literally just sit back and watch. It is crazy powerful. But once you have that script, you got to turn it into something people will actually watch. And to understand why video is so absolutely critical right now, just look at this staggering number: 200 billion. That is the number of views YouTube Shorts are pulling in every single day. 200 billion daily views. Consumer attention has completely shifted to bite-sized content, so you simply cannot afford to ignore short-form video if you want a piece of this economy.
But wait, what if you know you need video, but you're, a little camera shy? Well, that is exactly the problem solved by our next tool, Higgsfield. Higgsfield is an absolute beast for AI video generation and voiceovers. It even lets you swap your face into different images or use their user-generated content features to make money creating ads for brands without ever having to show your real face online. It perfectly bridges that gap between the insane modern demand for video and your desire for privacy. You get all the reach with literally none of the stage fright.
And all of this builds directly into the actual editing process, which is the muscle of your content creation. For the real heavy lifting, the professional standard is still Adobe Premiere Pro. It's what top creators like Mr. Beast and Ali Abdaal use, and its new heavy AI integration means it can auto-cut your dead silence and generate perfect captions in seconds. It saves hours of tedious manual work. But hey, if you're operating on a budget, you really don't have to compromise on quality. CapCut and DaVinci Resolve are fantastic, totally free options that will absolutely get the job done and help you churn out high-quality stuff super fast.
All right, so you've got the brain and the muscle pumping out great content. Now I move to section 3, organizing the chaos. You need back-end systems for success. Which leads us to an essential tool trusted by a staggering 100 million users, Notion. Look, if your current business plan is scattered across a chaotic mess of real-life sticky notes and a dozen random text files dumped on your desktop, Notion is going to be your lifesaver. It is the ultimate tool for keeping your scripts, your notes, and your entire business system in one highly organized hub. Plus, it's completely free for personal use, and surprisingly intuitive once you play around with it.
And when it comes to organizing how you communicate with your team or clients, traditional screen recording is just awful. It leaves you with totally cluttered hard drives and super slow workflows. Enter CleanShot X. It is vastly superior to older tools like Loom for quick screen recordings and screenshots. Why? Because it saves everything instantly to the cloud. You just record, share the link, and you're done. Your digital workspace stays totally clean, which drastically improves your efficiency and stops you from hunting around for lost files.
Moving right along to section 4, which is arguably the most critical part of this whole thing, getting paid globally. Because let's face it, great content means nothing without financial infrastructure.
When it comes to collecting money online, trust is literally everything. If your checkout page looks even slightly sketchy, customers are going to click away instantly and you lose the sale. Nothing anchors credibility quite like $1.4 trillion. That is the massive processing volume handled by Stripe. While a lot of beginners just default to PayPal, Stripe is the most trusted payment processor on the planet. It gives you that seamless, highly professional, secure checkout experience your customers demand, ensuring nothing gets in their way when they're ready to buy.
But what about when you need to pay international contractors, or maybe get paid yourself from clients overseas? A traditional bank transfer will easily smack you with $50 in cross-border fees. I mean, it's absolute highway robbery eating right into your profit margins. But with Wise, that same transfer drops to a fee of about $1. Plus, Wise gives you access to local US bank account details even if you live completely outside the United States. It makes international payments near frictionless, meaning you actually keep the money you worked so hard to earn.
All right, with the money stuff sorted, we transition into the final phase. Section 5, selling and scaling. Let's talk about maximizing that revenue.
If you're going to sell products or courses, you really need a proper ecosystem. And System.io is an absolute lifesaver here. It's an all-in-one platform to build your websites, set up your sales funnels, and manage all your email marketing in one unified place. But here is the real game changer. Most platforms out there actually penalize your success by charging you a fortune as your subscriber list grows. It's like a success tax. System.io gives you unlimited email contacts for a flat yearly fee, which completely stops your software costs from exploding as you scale up.
Now, depending on what exactly you're selling, you've got a couple of world-class options. For physical goods, Shopify is still the undisputed king, and they're now using AI to help you build out your entire storefront in record time, writing descriptions, optimizing the layout, the whole shebang. But if you want to tap into the real gold mine of 2026, which is digital goods and online communities, you absolutely need to look at WAP. Older platforms are usually clunky and full of spammers, but WAP is a highly secure, modern platform that has already helped creators generate over $2 billion. It's just the perfect place to run recurring memberships.
And finally, don't roll your eyes, but we can't forget the old school classics, Google Sheets and Excel. Look, tracking every single dollar is vital so you don't get hit with any painful surprises during tax season. But here's the cool 2026 twist. You don't just stare at a boring grid of numbers anymore. You can export that spreadsheet data, feed it into an AI data analyst, and generate insanely accurate forecasts. The AI will spot trends, analyze your growth, and predict exactly how much revenue you're going to make in the coming years. It gives you actual certainty to plan your life. So let's pull this all together. Building a business is a journey, and these 10 tools act as your personal GPS. Step 1, create the content using the AI brain of 8010X and Higgsfield. Step 2, organize all that chaos with Notion and CleanShot X. Step 3, get paid globally with the rock-solid infrastructure of Stripe and Wise. And Step 4, sell and scale using System.io, Shopify, or Whoop, tracking it all with AI-powered spreadsheets. It really is a complete, unbreakable system.
So there you go. You have the entire roadmap. You know exactly what tools you need to future-proof your business against this AI revolution and capture your slice of a $500 billion economy. The technology is literally sitting right there waiting for you to use it. The only question left is, are you going to let the AI revolution replace you, or are you ready to build something amazing? If you want to know which specific business models are going to blow up this year so you can put these very tools to work, make sure you click the link in the description to join the free academy and get the full list of these sources. The opportunity's out there, now go build it.